Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a document so exciting it's practically a bedtime story. Get ready to explore the financial birth of a company. This document is all about Pioneer Acquisition, iCorp's birth into the world of public trading. We will look at how they made their first big splash on the stock market. We'll uncover what deals they signed, who got the golden tickets or warrants, and where all the money is sitting right now. Before we jump in, if getting the inside scoop on what companies are doing with their money and deals sounds good to you, make sure you are subscribed, plus join our Discord community. The link is in the description of this video. This is a Form 8K filing. Think of it as a company's way of shouting out, hey, something big just happened to the Securities and Exchange Commission or SEC and to all the investors out there. It's like a corporate news flash. The big day, June 17, 25. That's when most of the important deals that we're going to talk about were signed. The star of our show is Pioneer Acquisition iCorp. They are a special purpose acquisition company or SPAC. Basically, they are a blank check company. They form to raise money and then go find a real company to merge with. This lets the real company quickly enter the public market. Pioneer Acquisition is officially from the Cayman Islands. Think of the Cayman Islands as a popular place to incorporate, especially for financial reasons. Fast forward a few days to June 25. This is when Pioneer actually completed its initial public offering or IPO. This is when they offered their stock to the public for the first time. They offered what are called units. Each unit includes one Class A, ordinary share, or common stock, and half of a warrant. Warrants let you buy more shares later at a set price. They sold 25.3 million units at $10 each, racking up a cool 25.3 million units at $10 each. Racking up a cool 253 million units at $10 each. Racking up a cool 2053 million units at $10 each. Racking up a cool 2053 million units at $10 each. Racking up a cool 2033 million units at $10 each. Racking up a cool 2053 million units at $10 each. Racking up a cool €2.53 at a set price. They sold 25.42 million units at $10 each. To make all this happen, Pioneer signed a bunch of deals. One was an underwriting agreement with Cantor Fitzgerald. Think of this deal as hiring a team to help sell the units to the public. There's also a warrant agreement with Continental Stock Transfer and Trust Company. They act as the warrant agent, meaning they keep track of all those warrants we just talked about. A letter agreement involves the company's leaders and sponsor. This is a promise from them. They will stick around and make sure the company finds a good deal and treats shareholders fairly mostly. The Investment Management Trust Agreement is where Continental Stock Transfer and Trust Company shows up again, this time as a trustee. Basically, they are in charge of safely holding the IPO money. A registration rights agreement gives certain people the right to register their shares with the SEC so they can sell them later. It is typically given to early investors and insiders. There are also private placement warrants purchase agreements, one with the sponsor and another with the underwriters. These are separate deals to sell more warrants privately, meaning not to the general public. The administrative services agreement with the sponsor is for office space and support to keep the company running. It covers things like paying bills and handling paperwork. And finally, multiple indemnity agreements. Those are pretty standard. They protect the company's leaders from certain lawsuits. Here is something spicy. Along with the public offering, Pioneer sold warrants privately. The sponsor bought 4.2 million warrants at $1 each. The underwriters, Cantor Fitzgerald and Odeon Capital Group, also bought 2.2 million warrants at the same price. That earned the company additional millions. Those deals happened away from the public market. So what happened to all that cash from the IPO and the private sales? It went into a trust account. Another appearance by Continental Stock Transfer and Trust Company, this time as trustee. This money is locked up. It's only accessible when Pioneer finds a company to merge with or under some other specific conditions. This protects investors by making sure the money is used as promised and doesn't disappear. They have 24 months from the IPO to find a business to combine with. If they can't do it, the money goes back to the investors. Finally, Pioneer announced all this news with press releases. The first one announced the pricing of the IPO, and the second announced when the IPO closed. Now, based on what we've seen today, what are some of the strengths and weaknesses of this company? On the strength side, Pioneer has got $253 million ready to go for a company to buy. That is more than enough bargaining power to find an attractive company. They also have a solid team of underwriters and a smart plan to keep the money safe in a trust. But it is not all sunshine and roses. On the weakness side, Pioneer is on the clock. They have only 24 months to find a company to acquire. that pressure might force them to make a bad deal. Plus, there are always risks to make any deal work as well. So it is not only about picking a good one, it is about making it work. In conclusion, Pioneer Acquisition Corp has all the building blocks in place. The next couple of years will tell if this company will become a star or fade away. Alright, that's our breakdown of Pioneer Acquisition Corp's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.